The mission of the Solid Waste Management Department is to provide Collier County with an efficient and economical balance of public and private services to meet federal, state, and local regulations for solid waste disposal in a manner that assures public health and safety, reduces the solid waste stream, increases public awareness of recycling, and adheres to the guiding principles of environmental and growth management compliance, airspace preservation, operational excellence, and best value service. The Collier County landfill was constructed in 1976 when the county's population was approximately 60,000. As you can see by this video of the original Collier County landfill scale house, it could not possibly handle the current disposal volume at the landfill today. The 2010 AUIR figures place the county's population at approximately 389,149. In 2007, the new and very much needed scale house was constructed. The new scale house provides for new and improved customer service by enhancing the solid waste operations. Old scales were replaced with 3 new scales, thereby improving accountability, efficiency, and working conditions. On December 5, 2006, the Board of County Commissioners approved the Integrated Solid Waste Management Strategy, which provided for future planning and preservation of the county's disposal resources. This strategy lays the foundation for building the infrastructure and needed resource to increase the life of the landfill by preserving valuable landfill airspace and optimizing existing resources through enhanced recycling. The Solid Waste Management Department's Capital Improvement Program supports the strategy of efficient, reliable, and high-quality solid waste collection, processing, and disposal services that are strategically aligned with the mission of the Public Utilities Division and the Board of County Commissioners' strategic plan. In fiscal year 2010, Collier County generated 822,720 tons of solid waste. Of that, 277 tons went to the landfill, while 613,443 tons were diverted out of the county or recycled. When the board instituted the Integrated Solid Waste Management Strategy in 2006, there were only about 22 years of life left at the Collier County landfill. Due to the forward thinking of the board, the life of the landfill has now been extended until 2039, providing low-cost disposal capacity for future generations. Collier County has conveniently located recycling drop-off facilities to serve customers throughout the county. In fiscal year 2010, there were 33,230 customers served at the recycling centers. This year, fiscal year 2011, that total number of customers in the first 11 months is 27,734. It is estimated by the end of the fiscal year, the Naples and Marco Island recycling centers will serve 30,255 customers. The Carnstown Recycling Center, which services the residents of Everglades City and Chokoloskee, was not counted in the above numbers, as the center is now open only 1 day per month. In 2010 alone, the Naples Recycling Drop-Off Center served 9,877 residential customers and diverted 3,953 tons of recyclable material, decreasing the amount of material entering the Collier County landfill and preserving valuable landfill airspace. The newest solid waste management facility is the North Collier Recycling Drop-Off Center. The North Collier Recycling Drop-Off Center provides a convenient location for approximately 65,000 residents to bring recyclable materials and household chemicals to be collected and shipped out for proper recycling or disposal. This new facility provides enhanced environmental stewardship and increased recycling opportunities, saving valuable landfill airspace. A soft opening of the facility occurred on September 15, 2011. A grand opening is slated for November. The Solid Waste Management Department has developed a systematic approach to capital projects, which includes identification of the purpose, end state, correct procurement method, appropriate funding, a clear scope of work, a solid business case that outlines the beneficial use and valid public purpose for each project. This approach ensures compliance with the board's nexus to the Integrated Solid Waste Management Strategy. One element of the Integrated Solid Waste Management Strategy includes the vertical expansion of the landfill, which will provide significant benefits to all of the residents of Collier County. It will create additional disposal airspace capacity for the county's solid waste, minimize the amount of money that the county must spend to provide new disposal areas, continue using the existing infrastructure such as the scale house and the leachate collection and treatment system, and postpone the construction of a new landfill. Leachate is the liquid that drains from the land or stockpiled material and contains elevated concentrations of undesirable material from the material it has passed through. Phases 1 and 2 of the upgrade of the leachate management system at the Collier County landfill took place in 2009 through 2011. The capital improvement projects for fiscal year 2012 include: Phase 3 of the leachate management system will begin in fiscal year 2012 and includes the replacement of the current leachate lift station. Additional improvements to the leachate collection system will be the addition of a bypass pipe to provide for sustainability in the leachate collection system, which will ensure ample flow under any conditions and prevent spillage that would negatively impact the environment and pose a safety threat at the landfill. The Solid Waste Management Department has been awarded a grant for this improvement in the amount of $240,000. The Resource Recovery Park consists of a 344-acre parcel located at the north end of the Collier County landfill. 172 acres are available for solid waste activities. The Resource Recovery Park is a reuse park aimed at reducing solid waste volumes within the landfill, providing green reuse products such as organic mulch, recycled rubber and metals, and a landfill gas-to-energy conversion source. The processing center will include recycled materials processing, storm debris and yard waste processing, and construction and demolition debris recycling. The Resource Recovery Park will be designed to provide alternative means and methods to provide state-of-the-art recycling and alternative sustainable energy and green technology services. The development of the Resource Recovery Park includes a zero off-site odor policy. This policy is the primary component of our working environment. Some critical functions of the Resource Recovery Park will include, but are not limited to, debris recovery operations, construction and demolition materials processing, biomass or horticultural debris processing, gas and leachate management, tire processing, white and brown goods processing, household hazardous waste recycling, and a materials recovery facility. This facility will provide the infrastructure necessary to partner with private sector businesses. Fiscal year 2012 activities on this project include obtaining environmental resource permits and beginning site development permitting and mitigation requirements. Another fiscal year 2012 capital improvement project is the development of the Northeast Recycling Drop-Off Center. The Northeast Center will provide a safe, much-needed, convenient neighborhood recycling center in this area of Collier County. In addition to preserving valuable airspace at the landfill, the drop-off center will help reduce illegal dumping in the Everglades and Golden Gate Estates area and keep our canals and preserves clean and safe. In conjunction with our current recycling center programs, the new drop-off center will accept and dispose of household hazardous waste materials, including gas, oils, paint, pesticides, and insecticides. The improvements to the Immokalee Transfer Station in fiscal year 2012 include a new scale house and drop-off center. The current scale house can no longer be repaired, and due to its age and deteriorating condition, requires demolition. Upgrades to the site also include the addition of a recycling drop-off center, which will provide increased materials reuse and recycling. The Immokalee Transfer Station is designed to manage up to 150 tons of solid waste per day. The improvements and additional facilities at the Immokalee Transfer Station will create a safer environment for employees and customers. The much-needed drop-off center will provide additional disposal alternatives to the community, which will help reduce illegal dumping and will keep our canals and preserves clean and safe. The Hammerhead program is designed to protect public safety by providing turnaround capability in the shape of a hammer on dead-ended streets in the Golden Gate Estates area for solid waste collection vehicles. Over 100 hammerheads are projected to be built over the next 5 years, with 20 being constructed in fiscal year 12. Constructing permanent hammerheads at the end of the streets will allow solid waste and recycling collection vehicles to safely turn around, thereby reducing property damage and the hazards caused by trucks backing down dead-end streets. The hammerheads are also used by emergency medical services, fire trucks, and school buses. The intent of this project is to reinforce and widen residential driveways to provide safe turnaround areas where hammerhead construction is not feasible. Right of entry agreements are executed with the property owner. The reinforced driveways are also used by emergency medical services, fire trucks, and school buses. By following the guidance of the Integrated Solid Waste Management Strategy and a systematic approach to capital projects, Collier County Solid Waste Management Department has been nationally recognized for its forward thinking and innovative project management and execution. One of the most successful capital projects was the reclamation of cells 1 and 2 at the Collier County landfill, earning the Solid Waste Association of North America Silver Award in 2010. This project was designed to recover and reuse the materials in cells 1 and 2 in an environmentally sound, cost-effective manner. The total volume of material excavated was 323,781 cubic yards, made up of 147,963 cubic yards of solid waste, 175,818 cubic yards of soil, and 6,135 tons of recyclables. The Reclamation Project was the largest reclamation project in the state and was completed ahead of schedule and under budget. This project alone saved over $300 million in valuable landfill airspace. The landfill gas-to-energy plant, operational since May of 2011, beneficially uses landfill gas from the Collier County landfill to generate electricity and in turn generate revenue for the county's solid waste fund.
About 10 years ago, the Board of County Commissioners directed staff to maximize existing resources. One of those resources is the methane that's produced in our Collier County landfill. And as part of that, we put together a capital improvement project to work with a private contractor to build a gas-to-energy facility. And that's what we have here in Collier County now. It's up and running. It's been up and running for 2 weeks. It's generating about 3.1, 3.4 megawatts of electricity, and it's a great benefit to the community. It generates enough electricity to power just under 3,000 homes. At its fullest capacity, we'll be able to generate enough electricity to power 35 to 4,000 homes. As part of the construction of the landfill cells, they're designed with gas extraction wells that actually pull the gas out. And that gas is then put through a process where it's cleaned up slightly and then put into a compressor where it's put under pressure to put into the generators. There's 5 Cat generators here on site that produce the electricity. This is one of the largest public-private contractor partnerships. Waste Management invested $8.8 million, and basically the county retains the right to the gas. We sell the gas to Waste Management, they generate electricity, and then they in turn sell that electricity to FP&L, which goes onto the grid.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has endorsed landfill gas an environmentally friendly energy resource that reduces our reliance on fossil fuels like coal and oil. Using landfill gas as fuel reduces greenhouse and gas emissions. The Solid Waste Management Department Capital Improvement Program, submitted in the fiscal year 2012 budget, plans for the future by investing in the capital infrastructure needed for handling material waste while driving down the cost for disposal. This helps to keep our tipping fees some of the lowest in the state. This will ensure proper, efficient disposal capacity at best value for future generations and environmental stewardship to provide for prolonged existence of our sensitive natural resources.